voice, but I'm going to try to do this anyway. And I'm terrible at public speaking, so I have to read. Not all of you may know this, but when Kara and Josh first started dating, they lived an hour and a half apart. Kara didn't have her license yet, and Josh had just gotten his. So seeing each other was difficult. For the first maybe 6 months of that, Kara's dad or I and Josh's parents would drive them halfway to meet each other and pick the other up. And then do it again that evening. Eventually, we got comfortable with them doing these long drives by themselves. I wouldn't have done this for just anyone. Josh is a good, special person, and I could tell how much he adored Kara, and she him. It didn't take long for me to see that eventually we may be right where we are today. And I couldn't be happier with my daughter's choice of the person she will spend the rest of her life with. Don't get me wrong, this is hard for me. Kara, you're my best friend. And not having you in my home anymore will be tough. But bringing another son into my life, along with his amazing family, brings me such joy and comfort. When I would tell people that my daughter was about to get married, many times their reaction was, she's so young. And my response has been, they are the healthiest couple I know. And Josh treats Kara exactly the way I would want my daughter to be treated. They're going to have a beautiful life together. I love you both so much, more than words.
The last 7 years, it probably felt like an eternity to get to this point. But I want you to know, for your mother and I, it's just been a blink of an eye. We've experienced with you guys all the love that you have for each other and the difficulties that you've been through. And your marriage is going to go through the same things, but the good thing is you have each other. And you have us. And we have you. And I'm so grateful for that. Joshua, your loyalty is inspiring to me. I am so proud of you. Kara, your childlike faith is exactly what Jesus said heaven is made of. And I want more of that. And I'm glad you're now part of the family. May we all be more like you guys. And may God bless your marriage as you guys.
Supporting their daughter is, does he truly, truly love Kara and adore Kara and understand who she is to us? And I can tell you this, over the years and the time I've known Josh and Kara, he's demonstrated that really clearly. But still, a father is a little more protective, maybe just a little bit, than a mother might be. So you're still having some reservations. Well, I can tell you that it was November 2nd, 2016, Game 7, Chicago Cubs, Cleveland Indians, legendary baseball World Series, Game 7, going into extra innings. You know, the younger generation communicates by text. So when you get a text, that's normal. You just reply to the text, you do the thing, you know. They don't call. 95% of the time, it's a text. The phone is ringing, and it says Josh. Well, Josh doesn't call me much because I go through Kara a lot, but Josh does text once in a while. But it says Josh. So the first thought is, something's wrong. What's wrong? The next thought is, this better be really important. Really, really important. So then, you answer the phone, and you kind of turn down the TV, and you go, hello? What's going on, Josh? Well, this is Josh. Hey Greg. Nothing's wrong. Okay, first hurdle. This better be really important. Then Josh would say, hey, how you doing? What are you up to? It's the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. It's Game 7. I'm doing what everybody else is doing. I'm watching the World Series. Well, I want to talk to you about Kara and how much I love her and feel about her. Like, oh, I gotta turn on the TV. I gotta turn off the TV. And if he was present, but I'm in Idaho, he's in California. If he was present, I might have been spitting outside. But the truth is, I realized in that moment, this man adores my daughter. He loves my daughter. And what he said that night, I was in tears. I don't tell anybody. But this man loves Kara. And Kara loves this man. And Josh asked me, I would like to ask for your blessing. It was the easiest blessing I've ever given. Easiest blessing I've ever given. This is an awesome, awesome young man. And this is an awesome young woman. And I couldn't be happier to have a new son in my life. This is a beautiful day. Let's have a toast.
selfless heart has helped me and countless others through all walks of life. She's picked me up in my weakest moments, courageously guided me along the terrifying tide of the Mediterranean Sea in Lebanon, and pushes me out of my comfort zone and into the trusting hands. So Josh came into the picture just shortly after I met Kara. Kind of this, like they started dating after we became friends. So I've seen the woman she is without him, and now the woman that she is with him. And it's beyond the happiness I could ever wish for the both of them. They both complete each other in a practical sense. You know, he handles the money and she spends the money. All that jazz. It's great. But Josh also knows how to love her and care for her, and this is what I'm most thankful for. So as they step into this new season of life, this beautiful covenant that you've just committed to before our amazing God, Creator, and Heavenly Father, I'm so thankful that you two know how to love each other in the purest and most sacred of ways by allowing the other to remain deeply rooted in your relationship with God. And when I think of a couple worthy of joining such a covenant as this, there are no two people who I believe deserve each other more than you do. I've seen the way you two put God first in this relationship, and the ability you share to stay strong in your beliefs and walk in faith. I've truly seen the blessings and fruit come from your obedience to God and the work He's doing in you both. And you are incredible examples of a godly relationship and now marriage. Josh, thank you for loving my husband and committing your life to him. You've grown to be a best friend and spiritual leader and big brother to me. And I'm so grateful to know you will be there to love and protect and cherish my best friend. Kara, thank you for being a woman to look up to, putting God and your love for others always before yourself, and being the image of a strong biblical woman. Your strength and beauty in your heart is admirable, and I pray to grow to be half the woman you are. And I'm so thankful for this friendship, and even more so this sisterhood. So, we'll toast to this lovely marriage and beautiful couple. May God bless you forever.
All right, thank you so much for all this.
Well, I didn't write anything down, so please excuse me messing up multiple times. Josh. Good old Josh. I've known Josh for about 13 years now. Go on, Carrie, don't catch up. And through their relationship, the only time that I think they've ever doubted whether or not they should get married is knowing that I would have a microphone at one point. I don't know why. So, here's a list of Josh's 20 most embarrassing moments. Let me pull it up. Number 1. No, I'm just kidding. I know, I can't do that to them. No, I'm not going to do that tonight. What I do want to do is just briefly give you guys a taste of the experience that I've been able to see in this relationship. And obviously, I've known Josh for so long. I knew when Kara came in the picture, mainly because he wouldn't stop talking about her. So I knew she was probably special. And just going through the relationship and seeing you guys grow, and just seeing your guys' love for each other has just been so encouraging and so strong. And you guys have always been a couple that have fought for each other and always leaned into God whenever you guys have a decision to make or anything to go through. And I think that that's something really special that we don't see a lot of, especially in our generation. And you guys have lived that out. And I think that's really cool. And there's never a doubt in my mind when I see you guys together of your strong love for each other. And Kara, you make Josh a better man. And Josh, Kara, wait, what did I say? You make Josh a better man. And
Josh, you make Kara
a better woman. Thank you. Yeah.
proud of you.
I told you I was going to mess up. I wasn't right. No, but you guys have just, the way that you guys have growing with each other and growing towards Christ has just been something that's been really honorable for me to see, and I wish the best of luck to you guys, and I pray for so much, many more years and awesomeness in your guys' future as you start your new journey today. So, Kara, you look absolutely beautiful today, and I hope it was everything you ever wanted for a husband and a wedding day. And Josh, yeah. So everyone can lift your glasses to the bride and groom. Salud.
We're pretty lucky we get to work together.
You guys work together and you guys are awesome team.
It's mainly because we don't have to get big time with it. You can look at her too if you want to get her working.
And kind of lean your heads together a little bit. You're married.
Married. Cool. Okay.
Sorry, sure we waited.
Nope,
Oh.
you guys are good.
Sorry.
Go ahead. Back to one. No, I'm kidding.
When I first saw you walking down the beach, I thought you were the most beautiful girl that I have ever seen. I knew I had to get to know you better, so the mature and responsible side of me decided it was a great idea to sneak out of the house and spend time with you. We spent hours talking about everything, and I knew at that moment that you were more beautiful on the inside. I began falling for you right then. Now, unfortunately, you got me grounded for 3 months. But fortunately, I met my wife to be. Sorry, Mom and Dad, but I'd do it all over again. Kara, over the past 6 years, you have been a pillar for me to lean on. You endlessly encouraged me, ruthlessly loved me, and never gave up on me. Your love for others and passionate pursuit of Christ has encouraged me to be a better man. You have changed my life for the better, and I thank God for you just as much as I possibly can. So as we embark on the biggest adventure of our life, I have some things I want to promise you. I promise to love you as you deserve to be loved. A love that blossoms over time, but never strays far from the young, energetic love at the roots. I promise to remain loyal to you in all aspects every day of our marriage. I promise to comfort you in the pain, uplift you in the struggle, encourage you in the doubt, but most importantly, laugh with you in the joy. I promise to always make funny noises, silly faces, and inappropriate jokes that make you laugh. I promise to provide, protect, and serve you in every way that I can. I promise to create a household of love, respect, forgiveness, grace, and joy. I apologize ahead of time for the abnormally oversized heads of our future children. I promise to fight for you and our relationship no matter what. I promise to remain by your side as we grow old, enduring every season of life with hope and with faith. And lastly, I promise, as your husband, that I will be rooted in the foundation of our Father, surrendering to God and allowing Him to direct our lives. Kara, you are my wish come true. You are my blessing from God, and I will never take that for granted. I love you without measures. I cannot wait to take this first step of our greatest adventure. Thank you. Look at you.
7 years ago, a 15-year-old girl became starry-eyed over a boy that she met at the beach in the summer. They talked and laughed, and she had a connection with him unlike with anyone else before. She wished upon a star that they would someday be together, with little hope that it would actually come true. That girl stands before you today, a woman ready to commit forever with you. Joshua, you are my best friend and love of my life. You are the man I dreamed of as a young girl, looking forward to her wedding day. That man was compassionate, loving, encouraging, funny, God-centered, and let's face it, he was good-looking. You are all of that and so much more. You have stayed by my side, even when I felt I wasn't deserving. Looked at me as though I was the most beautiful thing in the world, even at my worst. Through this, loved me through the hardships and struggles, even though it hurt. Put me before yourself, even if you didn't want to. You have modeled the love that God has for me. You have helped me to grow in my faith from the very beginning, and I'm forever grateful for that. As we begin our lives together, I want to make these promises to you. I promise to cherish you and love you. I promise to wholeheartedly choose you every single day. I promise to go on adventures with you wherever and whenever. I promise to support, encourage, and respect you. I promise to learn how to cook more than just spaghetti. I promise to serve you in a way that's honoring to God. I promise to be your biggest cheerleader and build you up. I promise to challenge you and push you to be the best version of yourself, just as I know you'll do for me. I promise to always get us lost when you let me drive. I promise to always kiss you goodnight. I promise to tell you I love you often, even if I think you already know. I promise to pray with you and pursue God with you. I promise to finally let you teach me about football and cheer on the Chargers with you. I promise to hold your hand in car rides. I promise to never stop singing and dancing in the car with you. Most importantly, I promise to never give up on us. Your hand is the one I want to be holding when I'm praying. Your voice is the one I want to hear when I wake up and go to sleep. Your eyes are the ones I want to look into every day and always. Your heart, your arms are the ones I want to see holding our first child. Your heart is the one I want to love for all the days of my life. Joshua, you are an amazing, strong man with a heart of gold, and I adore, cherish, and respect who you are. Thank you for helping me to become the best version of myself every day, and for loving me so patiently and persistently over the last 6 years. It means more to me than you'll know. I love you more and more every day, and I can't wait to begin this exciting new chapter in the story of us.
Please help me welcome Melanie to the microphone.
I wrote it all on my phone, so please ignore this classic millennial move. Hi everyone. Hi guys. how's it going back there? Okay. As you said, I'm the maid of honor. My name is Mel, and I've known Kara for about 7 years now, which is weird. I just realized that when she was saying the vows, that it's almost as long as you guys have. Okay. But it's just been an incredible 7 years of blessings being her friend. I met Kara in high school, the semester after my dad passed away, and I remember seeing her sitting in the classroom, all the way in the back, looking like a literal angel from heaven. And it wouldn't be until years later that I realized how much she truly was an angel sent from God, prepared to walk and carry me through a time of intense grief and turn it into pure joy and sisterhood. Kara's selfless heart has helped me and countless others through all walks of life. She's picked me up in my weakest moments, courageously guided me along the terrifying tide of the Mediterranean Sea in Lebanon, and pushes me out of my comfort zone and into the trusting hands of our Heavenly Father. She challenges me in so many ways, and I know this is one of the many traits that make her a wonderful woman and now a wonderful wife. So Josh came into the picture just shortly after I met Kara. Kind of this, like they started dating after we became friends. So I've seen the woman she is without him, and now the woman that she is with him. And it's beyond the happiness I could ever wish for the both of them. They both complete each other in the practical sense. You know, he handles the money and she spends the money. All that jazz. It's great. But Josh also knows how to love her and care for her, and this is what I'm most thankful for. So as they step into this new season of life, this beautiful covenant that you've just committed to before our amazing God, Creator, and Heavenly Father, I'm so thankful that you two know how to love each other in the purest and most sacred of ways, by allowing the other to remain deeply rooted in your relationship with God. And when I think of a couple worthy of joining such a covenant as this, there are no two people who I believe deserve each other more than you do. I've seen the way you two put God first in this relationship, and the ability you share to stay strong in your beliefs and walk in faith. I've truly seen the blessings and fruit come from your obedience to God and the work He is doing in you both. And you are incredible examples of a godly relationship and now marriage. Josh, thank you for loving my best friend and committing your life to her. You've grown to be a best friend and spiritual leader and big brother to me. And I'm so grateful to know you will be there to love and protect and cherish my best friend. Kara, thank you for being a woman to look up to, putting God and your love for others always before yourself, and being the image of a strong biblical woman. Your strength and beauty in your heart is admirable, and I pray to grow to be half the woman you are. And I'm so thankful for this friendship, and even more so this sisterhood. So, we'll toast to this lovely marriage and beautiful couple. May God bless you forever.
I hear you, wherever you are.
All right, thank you so much, Melanie. Let's hear it from Melanie, maid of honor. All right, next we'd like to invite up the best man, Steven, to the microphone. Please don't let Steven.
Hello. Well, I didn't write anything down, so please excuse me messing up multiple times. Josh. Good old Josh. I've known Josh for about 13 years now. Don't worry, Carrie, you'll catch up. And through their relationship, the only time that I think they've ever doubted whether or not they should get married is knowing that I would have a microphone at one point. I don't know why. So, here's a list of Josh's 20 most embarrassing moments. Let me pull it up real quick. Number 1. No, I'm just kidding. I know, I can't do that to them. No, I'm not going to do that tonight. What I do want to do is just briefly give you guys a taste of the experience that I've been able to see in this relationship. And obviously, I've known Josh for so long. I knew when Kara came in the picture, and mainly because he wouldn't stop talking about her. So I knew she was probably special. And just going through the relationship and seeing you guys grow, and just seeing your guys' love for each other has just been so encouraging and so strong. And you guys have always been a couple that have fought for each other and always leaned into God whenever you guys have a decision to make or anything to go through. And I think that that's something really special that we don't see a lot of, especially in our generation. And you guys have lived that out. And I think that's really cool. And there's never a doubt in my mind when I see you guys together of your strong love for each other. And Kara, you make Josh a better man. And Josh, Kara, wait, what did I say? You make Josh a better man. And
Josh, you make Kara
a better woman. Thank you. Yeah.
proud of you.
I told you I was gonna mess up. I wasn't lying. No, but you guys have just, the way that you guys have grown with each other and grown towards Christ has just been something that's been really honorable for me to see. And I wish the best of luck to you guys. And I pray for so much, many more years and awesomeness in your guys' future as you start your new journey today. So, Kara, you look absolutely beautiful today, and I hope it was everything you ever wanted for a husband and a wedding day. Josh, yeah. So everyone can lift your glasses to the bride and groom. Salud.
Let's get a big round of applause, please, for our best man, Steven. Thank you very much. All right, next we'd like to invite up the mother of the bride. Please help me welcome Sherry.
Hi guys. Sorry, I almost lost my voice, but I'm going to try to do this anyway. And I'm terrible at public speaking, so I have to read. Not all of you may know this, but when Kara and Josh first started dating, they lived an hour and a half apart. Kara didn't have her license yet, and Josh had just gotten his, so seeing each other was difficult. For the first maybe 6 months of that, Kara's dad or I and Josh's parents would drive them halfway to meet each other and pick the other up. And then do it again that evening. Eventually, we got comfortable with them doing these long drives by themselves. I wouldn't have done this for just anyone. Josh is a good, special person, and I could tell how much he adored Kara, and she him. It didn't take long for me to see that eventually we may be right where we are today. And I couldn't be happier with my daughter's choice. Of the person she will spend the rest of her life with. Don't get me wrong, this is hard for me. Kara, you're my best friend. And not having you in my home anymore will be tough. But bringing another son into my life, along with his amazing family, brings me such joy and comfort. When I would tell people that my daughter was about to get married, many times their reaction was, "She's so young." And my response has been, they are the healthiest couple I know. And Josh treats Kara exactly the way I would want my daughter to be treated. They're going to have a beautiful life together. I love you both so much, more than words.
Thank you, Sherry. Let's hear it for Sherry, please. The mother of the bride. All right, next we'd like to invite up the father of the groom. Please help me welcome Jim to the microphone. And the officiant.
Well, I wrote mine on a phone too, so I guess I'm a millennial. Actually, I knew as a pastor I'd be long-winded, so I wanted to write it down so I wouldn't be long-winded. It just went off. I think I lost my phone. There we go. Josh and Kara, I know the last 7 years, it probably felt like an eternity to get to this point. But I want you to know, for your mother and I, it's just been a blink of an eye. We've experienced with you guys all the love that you have for each other and the difficulties that you've been through. And your marriage is going to go through the same things, but the good thing is you have each other. And you have us. And we have you. And I'm so grateful for that. Joshua, your loyalty is inspiring to me. I am so proud of you. Kara, your childlike faith is exactly what Jesus said heaven is made of. And I want more of that. And I'm glad you're now part of our family. May we all be more like you guys. And may God bless your marriage as you guys have blessed us. To Joshua and Kara.
Thank you so much, Jen. All right, last but not least, we'd like to invite up the father of the bride. Please help me welcome Mr. Greg Knight. Good night.
Good evening, everybody. Hi, Josh. Hey, Kara. Well, you know, the things that parents worry about, you know, when a young man starts courting their daughter is, does he truly, truly love Kara and adore Kara and understand who she is to us? And I can tell you this, that over the years and the time I've known Josh and Kara, he's demonstrated that really clearly. But still, a father is a little more protective, maybe just a little bit, than a mother might be. So you're still having some reservations. Well, I can tell you that it was November 2nd, 2016, Game 7, Chicago Cubs, Cleveland Indians, legendary baseball World Series, Game 7, going into extra innings. You know the younger generation communicates by text. So when you get a text, that's normal. You just reply to the text, you do the thing, you know. They don't call. 95% of the time, it's a text. The phone is ringing, and it says, Josh. Well, Josh doesn't call me much because I go with Kara a lot, but Josh does text once in a while. But it says Josh. So the first thought is, something's wrong. What's wrong? The next thought is, this better be really important. Really, really important. So then, you answer the phone, and you kind of turn down the TV, and you go, hello? What's going on, Josh? And this is Josh. Hey Greg. Nothing's wrong. Okay, first hurdle. This better be really important. Then Josh would say, hey, how you doing? What are you up to? It's the Chicago Cubs and the Cleveland Indians. It's Game 7. I'm doing what everybody else is doing. I'm watching the World Series. Well, I want to talk to you about, you know, Kara and how much I love her and feel about. I'm like, oh, I gotta turn on the TV. I gotta turn off the TV. And if he was present, but I'm in Idaho, he's in California. If he was present, I might have been spitting outside. But the truth is, I realized in that moment, this man adores my daughter. He loves my daughter. And what he said that night, I was in tears. I don't tell anybody. But this man loves Kara. And Kara loves this man. And Josh asked me, I would like to ask for your blessing. It was the easiest blessing I've ever given. easiest blessing I've ever given. This is an awesome, awesome young man, and this is an awesome young woman. And I couldn't be happier to have a new son in my life. This is a beautiful day. Let's have a toast.
Who won the series?
Oh, don't go anywhere, Greg. Don't go anywhere. The Cubs almost won. Actually, we're gonna ask you to dance with your daughter real quick for father-daughter dance. What do you guys say? You guys want to see that? So we'd like to invite up
Okay, thank you.
Mrs. Warren to the dance floor to dance with her father, Mr. Knight. Please tell me welcome to the dance floor for the father-daughter dance.
Daddy, I came here today 'cause I think I might have found the one. Oh yeah, I'm head over heels in love, and I bet I can tell you what you're thinking of. Yeah, you're wondering how I know he's in. Well, my whole life I had a dad who showed me what a real man is. 'Cause Daddy, he loves me just like you do. He treats me like a queen, just like you do. He's my shoulder to cry on, he's my best friend. Oh, and Daddy, he loves me just like you. You respect Mama, and he respects me. You always keep your word, you're always honest, and so is he. And just like you, Dad, he's forgiven and he knows my worth. Loves me for who I am, he's everything you believe I deserve. Daddy, he loves me just like you do. He treats me like a queen, just like you do. He's my shoulder to cry on, he's my best friend. Oh, and Daddy, he loves me just like you. Come on now, Daddy, can't you see? Through all your actions, you taught me everything I want my husband to be. Daddy, he loves me just like you do. He treats me like a queen, just like you do. He's my shoulder to cry on, he's my best friend. Oh, and Daddy, he loves me just like you. Oh, and Daddy, he loves me just like you.
Let's put our hands together, please, for the bride, Kara, and her father, Greg. Thank you. We'd like to ask her, Kara's mother, Sherry, to please join Kara on the dance floor for a special dance. A mother-daughter dance. Let's hear it for Sherry and her daughter Tara. Don't go anywhere, Josh. Come on. We want to have the grandma and his mother on the council for a moment there. Come on, give it up for Donna and Josh. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're going to get this party started right now. So we'd like to ask